Saturday, March 9, 2013. This is Mercedes Diesel Guy, and this is my 1995 Subaru Legacy L Outback. I am going to be changing the rear differential fluid today. I actually have a video on how to do this already, but that video was kind of upside down and hard to follow, so I'm going to redo the video today on this car. I actually did replace the rear differential fluid last week, but I'm going to be doing it again today. And basically the reason is I had a problem with the drain plug last week, which I'll go into more a little later. And I was able to get it all back together, but for peace of mind I really do need to change it again and get a new drain plug in there. So here is the new drain plug right here. I actually picked this up at the Subaru dealership. Usually I just work with aftermarket parts, but in this case there was an aftermarket magnetic drain plug, but it I want to say it cost about $35. This one here ran about $7. So here's the new drain plug. As you can see, it's got the 13mm square fitting there. There are two plugs on the rear differential, both of which look identical from the exterior, but this is the drain plug, as you can see, because it has the magnet on it, held on by this brass screw here. So I'm going to replace this plug today. This is the fluid you need here. This is just the brand I bought, but you need 75W90 fluid and GL5. The first thing you need to do is actually raise the car so you can get under it. You can see I have my jack stands out here, and you absolutely do want to use jack stands and not ramps for this job, because you want the car sitting up off the ground and even for properly draining the differential. So I am going to lift the car up now, and then I'll show you what to do from there. Okay, so I have the car raised up on 4 jack stands now, and I just wanted to show you the proper drain plug socket. You can see it's got a square end, 13mm, made in China, but I've never had a problem with this. Had this a couple years now. Okay, so I'm under the car now. I just wanted to show you the plugs again. You can see I kind of cleaned off the crud from the differential last week. You can see the plugs look the same. Up top is the filler plug, and down below is the drain plug. And it's always 100% advised to loosen the fill plug first, the one up top. Because if you can get that loose, but the lower one is kind of frozen in place, then you can put the fill plug back in and deal with the drain plug later. But if that drain plug comes out and you can't loosen the fill plug, you are in for big trouble because you're going to have no fluid in there. So I'm going to get a drain pan under here and swap out the plugs now. The drain plug, that is. Of course, before I do that, I'm going to loosen the fill plug. And my plan is to just change out the drain plug quickly and lose as little fluid as possible, and then to top it off. So I'm going to back out of here, get my tools under there, and do that. So, as you can see, I have the new drain plug in and tightened down. It's interesting. I actually was able to swap the drain plugs and lose no more than really just a few drops of fluid, because I worked fast, so didn't take much to top it off at all. So now I am ready to go again. Drain plug is in nice and tight. Nothing seems to be dripping, so looks like I'm all good for now. So I will show you the old drain plug. Now, I've already cleaned this old one off with some brake parts cleaner, just so you can see the crack there. Still see some oil coming up that was trapped in there, but you can see the 3 cracks in it, so the magnet's in 3 pieces now. Kind of put this back in last week because I didn't really have a choice. Thankfully, the magnet's own magnetism plus this brass screw kept anything from flying apart. But now I've got the new drain plug in there, which gives me more peace of mind. So I'm just going to double check how tight the new one is, and now I'm good, and that's how to change that fluid. And of course the drain plug. And it's odd, I mean, you can see there really isn't a lot of corrosion here in the threads. I think it was mostly just what was near the outside that was causing a problem. So this is Mercedes Diesel Guy, and thanks for watching.